Oh, yeah,
Up in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room to bring out the monitor, no doubt, and looking at the replay that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they did.
Thanks for the great interview, David, and we'll be back for the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Austin Rivers is out there with Monk, and it's Jackson in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots. Had the size and timing. I'm trying to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
My defense is up.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Clock at 6.
So how you getting
with the fadeaway. Jackson misses. The Lakers in the lead. Back to Collison.
Exactly. Y'all got no defense?
From outside the arc, drills it from outside. Collison's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
One of the best snipers from beyond the arc. Love watching Collison get going from this area.
Rivers finds Jackson.
Yeah, because I got my
outside Jackson.
I got my
Rivers.
Pickpocket on Silver, so you know I'm hacking on that. I'm spamming that.
Over Collison. They get it back. Right side Jackson. Shoots over Kuzma. He's off from 17 feet.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Collison the bounce pass. Davis looking for an opening.
33.
And the rejection by Valanciunas.
16 assists, 9 steals.
Monk with the ball. Read on him. Jackson from long range. The Grizzlies with another miss.
You got to remember, everybody
turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense.
They don't want the bad reviews on 2K because they're trying to sell.
Kuzma passes to Collison. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. And that'll be his third foul so far. Some changes for Memphis. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Rivers. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. James checked in.
Oh, that's crazy. They ain't gonna fly that nigga. But still, that's crazy. He got all the fucking
6 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Reed. And again, the Lakers no good. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Outside Jackson. There's 1:54 left in the third.
I mean, they don't
3 on 3.
Yes, they do. They need him.
Kuzma kicks to Jay. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis.
Now they could do it
on Thursday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And for their matchup with the Nets, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there could be a big step forward for this team.
Take his foul.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time
And they took it.
making
They got
that
him. They got
shot,
him right
my
where they need
answer
to.
would be in the single
We were
digits.
just talking about that
You
earlier.
can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Melton's shot is
Think
good.
about it.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
All that shit is over. You know what I'm saying? If they making it
103
more
left in the
fair.
third quarter. To the middle.
There's no Jordan
And
Bragg.
Davis with the
It's
basket
just
on the
called
assist
Bragg.
by Che. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for Los Angeles. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They'll be playing host
Yeah,
to Portland
exactly.
for their next game. And that
And
game is
now
the
they get
second
to
of
a
2
point
straight
where
at
they
home.
I
From deep.
Of course,
He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
But still, his name is Ronnie 2K. They're not going to give him
Here's
that
Horton
easy.
Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Murphy passes to Davis. Here's Horton Tucker. Rebound by Olynyk.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
us? If I was us,
The steal. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. And Davis sends it back. Here's Horton Tucker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Lakers lead by 4. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us.
Who's to say they're going to draft?
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Antetokounmpo, and it's Horton Tucker in at the 2 guard.
Definitely make sure his son gets in there.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Che.
Ready? He'll make sure.
Shot clock at 5. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Powers the pass to Clark.
Somebody.
And the three ball is good.
Somebody's going to make sure.
And if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
About a minute play here in the fourth
I'm going to keep it
quarter.
real. It's going to be double whatever they made to him going.
Che outside. And right away, they match
Just
with
off
a
the
three-pointer of their own.
Goddamn nice.
Off that
Che
first
got the lead back up to 4 now for Los Angeles.
Now they trying to bring that back.
Here's Clark.
Well, but it's not like that right now.
Birch grabs the
Right now,
board.
you got to do 2 years.
Birch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Freeman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Che's mentality has always been that of a very driven player. I mean, this is a man who has no other speed besides full.
I think by the time he get there, they probably had that eliminated.
Good on the second free throw.
Because they even say it in
And
the 2K,
even though he couldn't get all of them to fall, he did make it a 2-possession game.
He's like, why hold them back when they could just, you know what I'm saying, go straight into the NBA?
Rivers scanning the floor.
In the 2K.
Over Che. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket.
So you know that's coming.
Lakers shooting for
We're
the
gonna
game at
bring it back to
42%. James outside. Back to Che. Passes it to Reed.
We'll make him do the whole 4.
2 years.
From deep three-point range. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Over Reed. And that one goes long. Lakers leading by 3. On the wing, Che. Offensive rebound. Here's James. It's in and good for his sixth field goal in 10 attempts.
And here in the second half, their production on the offensive glass has slipped. I mean, they had the lead, but that has been an issue.
Melo came from the championship college team.
Monk for three. It's hauled in by LeBron. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Freeman. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The pass to Rivers. Fires the 3. And another miss by Memphis.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Back to Reed. 5 on the clock. Pass to LeBron. Over Jackson. That shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. Puts one up from 19. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Reed's got his 5th rebound in this one.
21.
LeBron passes to Che.
Yeah.
1:15 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Birch. Nice deep from Valanciunas.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Che passes to James. Now Kuzma makes it off the glass. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles.
Like the sun rising every day, you can count on LeBron to have his head up scanning the floor and finding the open man.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're down by 9. 46 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance.
Now it's crazy.
Been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight.
You play a different game, the game changes.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here.
That's like my cousin
No
Cash.
question. That would be all she wrote.
Big game, yeah. That's like my cousin Cash. Remember Cash? He always used to be the center growing
We've got 28 seconds left in the game.
He became a point guard or a small forward.
6 on the shot clock. Inside, Freeman. Grizzlies with the rebound.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Thompson surveying the floor. Che kicks to Thompson. From deep, Che. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Taking care of business here.
Yeah, it was one early this morning.
What the fuck? I just mean you ain't never down on the update.
This one wound down.
It was one early this morning.
Take the crowd.
Yeah, that was the day. That was supposed to be the day one practice.
To lift their team up at the
Didn't
finish.
fix
And that's going to do it tonight for the broadcast.
All it did
For
was
Clark
make 2
Kellogg, Greg
mistakes.
Anthony, and
Up the game, that was shit was useless. It did nothing. They didn't even put out patch notes over it. That's how much of it did. Nothing.
The only thing it did was it fixed the only thing it did was that's all it did.
Yeah, the loading screen. It did fix the loading screen. It made the park people way fucking fast. Now stretch bigs, lockdown defenders, everybody was the same speed. They fucked that package up. Nobody could rep up in the park. Everybody was lagging out. Stupid ass nigga. Yeah, that he was gonna fix that. They fucked the buff up. They just fucked that whole day one patch up.
Yo, when I was playing park, I was surprised at how fast my center was moving. I'm like, God damn, it was moving.
That nigga was moving just like the point guard nigga.
how's it going?
game last night. I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
You got it. Once the game gets so easy like this, once you start leveling up, the game becomes so easy. Look at this. I don't fucking miss for nothing. I don't, like, this shit is crazy.
It's crazy. Like 2 days. I've already figured out
So you can get you. Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Hey, see you later, man.
I don't want to play with my son RJ Barrett.
Like, I just unlocked the badge.
Like, I just.
And I've already had things lined up.
Huddle up. Season just started and we got a lot of work to do. Today, we're gonna work on stopping teams from getting easy buckets in transition. All right, let's get set up and start practice.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Right there! Get the ball, huh? Shoot that, all you!
This nigga LeBron is out here flying all crazy in the gym. Niggas just taking off from every angle. I forgot to go holler at my man Slim Boy SSE.
Slim Boy SSE. Word up.
That nigga's not fat in this game. That nigga said, you know, it's been a dream. He said, yo, you know, it's been a dream to be in 2K. It's always been a dream to be skinny. Is there any way you can make me skinnier?
Yeah. Wow. They had a dream of being skinny and in 2K. He had a dream of being a skinny nigga in 2K.
Watch. That nigga gonna be skinny in by next year, guarantee you.
He already skinny if you say, look at him.
He gonna go to DR.
Hell yeah. That nigga, compared to when he first was doing comedy to now, that nigga's fucking 110 pounds lighter.
That's because all that nigga do is smoke weed, man.
That's because of that nigga that he was running around with. That big buff nigga.
Who you talking about, Daniel?
The trainer nigga. The trainer nigga. The Rollick guy. I forgot that nigga. He's famous. At least I think he is, but he's one of them famous trainers. Big buff, D West looking, Maury looking.
Slim Boy, yeah, you know. Been busting everybody ass. Nigga Melly ain't shit. Fuck Melly. Yeah. That nigga I said holla at me in my court. My court's always open. Alright, enough of this shit, man. I got a date with Kylie Jenner. I'm out of here. Oh yeah, niggas eat Franks. Yeah, shake your head. That was my interview, man. Look, and I got fans off that.
You didn't say that, motherfucker. That's why.
Yeah, they need to put that. They need to put a voice activation in the game, so your interviews and everything.
It won't be.
No, before no. I'm gonna keep it real. Back in the day, 2K used to be like that, man. If you had your headset plugged in, you curse. If you curse, you get a technical foul.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was voice activated.
Yeah.
What system is this?
With the
Xbox.
Move it. Move it. All right, here we go.
What are they doing, man? What the fuck?
This was like 2K15. It was like 2K15, 16. It was that voice activation shit. I didn't know it until I went to the nigga TC crib. I'm playing. Now he's playing, and I'm like, man, fuck. He's like, yo, chill, man. Let me get a technical. I'm like, what? I'm gonna get real. I didn't believe him, so I cursed again out loud. Nigga got a technical. I said, oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I'm about to get another upgrade. I'm about to play another game. I'm gonna play some of this shit.
Nigga, chill while I'm about to play another game. I'm playing all my games. Fuck that practice facility. I'm playing 12 minutes. I'm losing points on that shit. I ain't playing that shit no more.
Now they fixed it. If you got the patch, they fixed it, no?
Oh, that I was getting 3 stars and losing 3,000 fucking rep points. Well, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this. Fuck this shit.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
I'm about to get that triple double real fast.
I've been trying, more. I can never get that last steal.
Ew, what about rebounds?
Fuck them rebounds, nigga. I got LeBron. You see what you see them big niggas on my team? I'm never getting a rebound.
Ew, what?
Niggas, Dwight Howard, fucking McGee, LeBron, A. Davis, Cousins. Nigga, I'm never getting a rebound.
Oh yeah, you never getting a rebound.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, watch him. Get there.
This game is on TV. Who I'm playing? This shit gotta be on TV. I just was on TV against the Clippers.
These are Lakers games, nigga. They got 41 games on TV.
Now we're rolling.
Oh, the Blazers.
They got less TV time. They got 35 games, 36 games. They usually have
Nah, their TV time gonna go back up. You know why they had less? But they didn't have no Kobe.
Shut up. You said it fucking...
Nah, man.
You said the game starting so late.
Let's go.
That's why they pushing it back now. Now the games is gonna start at 7 instead of 7:30. The 10 o'clock games is gonna start at 10 instead of 10:30. So you know LeBron, the Lakers last year only had like 25, 22 games. TV. Before LeBron got there, but since LeBron got there, they got a bigger TV deal.
Yeah,
now,
come on. You gotta remember, you never seen a Cleveland game before on TV until LeBron went over there.
Nah, of course, yeah, because they didn't get no TV time. But they had 41 games. They got that TV deal because LeBron, yeah. It's like Miami. It was trash when LeBron went there too. They was trash. He couldn't make the playoffs barely. He was barely making it. They wasn't even making it, matter of fact. They was knocked out the playoffs. LeBron went there. Didn't even make the playoffs. Oh, stupid. What you
Let's get to work.
But niggas want to see LeBron play, and they don't want to wait till 10:30 at night to see him play.
Come on, man.
But deal with it.
Fuck
Tell them little kids go to bed.
Just like that.
Sorry.
One more.
He was unconscious from the foul. I got your help.
How long it take?
We can go on the air. This is a tough one. One of these first ones with a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, this is delivered.
Hey, hit me up.
He doesn't hit that one. The Lakers will go the other way with it.
Nailing the first 4 shot games from relief for the deep. They finally missed one.
Blazers lead the ball.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go.
Damian Lillard.
Screen.
Giving him that shot, and it's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Issue. They won their last that game against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
You got it. Come on.
Beautiful touch.
Oh, that's not Anthony Davis. All right. I'm just saying, come on.
Next time.
Just ready.
That's delivered.
Well, Lillard and Steph Curry, we talk about their unlimited range on display tonight from Damian.
Shooting. I know a lot of people were talking about different shot meter options and whatnot. I know this is something that you really like in the game this year. What kind of examples of shot meters can you share with the fans?
So you can have it by the hands, which is the default meter, and you can have different green light animations, okay? So when you hit a perfect shot, basically, you can either have this little water effect, which is the splash, you can have a paint splat effect, or you can have a little quick flash, which is actually my favorite. It's nice and subtle. And then if you actually like the shot meter by your feet, a lot of people like this from NBA 2K17. It's very similar, it just fills left to right. And same 3 options, you can have the splash or the splat flash. Or my personal favorite, you can turn the shot meter off. And if you do that, you actually get a boost if you have perfect timing.
You think a lot of players that are used to 2K?
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's the Los Angeles Lakers matched up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only 1 win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. Right out of the gate, Shaq, a few teams with championship aspirations underperforming.
Yeah, sometimes when everybody's picking you to win, it can go to your head, Ernie. That's when leaders have to step up and right the ship.
Well, sometimes the more talented you are, the more everyone wants the ball, and that creates chaos. In that climate, it could take time.
Kind of like on this show. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's got the call.
And a look at the Warriors, arriving earlier on, looking sharp and determined. This Golden State team ready to get after it. And the game arrival, sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. The bronze likeness of Lakers great Magic Johnson that can be found just outside the front door of our locations at 8, the Staples Center. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Klay Thompson is capable of being a prototypical go-to guy, but his role in Golden State is more restrained. Klay said, "I don't care. I get paid handsomely in a great place, and we compete for championships year in and year out. From day one, I've been a Warrior. I'm just thankful to be here." Kevin, he likes to play ball and play with his dogs, and that's it.
He loves playing there, DA, and they love him. Thank you so much. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Cavaliers. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they're obviously trending in a positive direction, but still working out some of those early season timing issues. But I have to say, I like what I'm seeing.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Green is out there with Stauskas, and it's Kelly in at the 5 down low. And for the Lakers, up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Reed out there with Collison, and it's LeBron in at the small forward position. And in tonight's game, pride definitely burned at stake when you were with the Spurs, or any of the teams. Talk about... Checked in for Los Angeles. The Warriors making a switch here. The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Jay head down, nose down, wanting to get in there, not afraid to dribble in and earn some foul shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
There you go. Let's get these assists.
And both free throws good for Jay.
Well, the great thing about the NBA is that you can prove yourself on a nightly basis. Jay's stock fell staying 4 years in college. A lot of analytics guys don't like the fact that as you get older, you maybe don't have the chance to reach a higher ceiling, but he's performed since he's entered the league.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. LeBron outside. Jay outside. Down low. And it's Davis missing.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
To the paint, here's Russell. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down with a fight, especially around the rim. Well, he may have worn out his welcome in L.A., but D'Angelo Russell found a good landing spot in Brooklyn. A team in rebuild, in need of an offensive infusion, they've unleashed his talent.
Warriors trail by 16.
And McGee smash.
Passes it to
How you
Poole.
fuck that up?
Here's Pascal. And he dunks it down.
Like, you way
that's a
bigger
little
than
lack
this
of
nigga,
fight
man. You can't
at the
dunk on him.
defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Just another example of what makes Anthony Davis such a great rebounder, size and athleticism, but you combine that with his anticipation, and he gets a lot of secondary opportunities.
Here's Russell. Shea with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Thompson, high post. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Poole. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's just called working within the offense. As Thompson, unwilling to settle for a shot, has good vision, and then sees the open man.
15 seconds left here in the first quarter. Horton Tucker goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart, the other one playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players, Kevin, playing today can do.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Los Angeles on top. They lead by 13. And the second quarter will get underway just after. So much talent on this Warriors team. Draymond Green talks about how it all meshes together.
The way I judge, whether we.
You know, Greg, defense is Draymond's specialty, no question about it.
And it all starts on that end. The Warriors feel like if they take care of business at that end, the offense will take care of itself.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
On the attack right from the tip. They've been relentless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
They've got Shea, and it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Birch the pass to Shea. Three-pointer. That one, no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Shea in the last game against the Grizzlies was terrific. He finished with 11 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. He didn't let the losing streak get to him. In fact, he used it as motivation to get the W and break that streak. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him.
The shit said they got my name
Timeout
up there,
called the Lakers.
Number 89.
Klay Thompson.
Hey, that nigga does not put me in that shit.
And as always, look at the updates coming in as we approach the All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling books so far.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that
1 second left. No good there. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Lick. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half.
I wouldn't mind making an Anthony Davis build. That nigga's beast. Him or Carl Anthony Towns.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one can... And the Lakers making a change here. Shea's checked in. There's the feed to Stauskas. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry gets the bucket.
Well, it's kind of unfair. If you're that great a shooter from distance like Steph is, and then you combine with how great he is around the basket, hard to handle.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Curry and Klay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Stauskas is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Kelly in at the 5 spot. Here's Kuzma. Trying to get open, it's Davis. Kuzma can't get it to go.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Let's go.
Lock at 6. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 4. There's the pass to Reed. Greg, you suited up for 6 teams in your NBA career. What do you think about some of the front office that you came across during that playing time?
I think when you find a front office, when you move from franchise to franchise, is what it is that they value most. And there were some franchises, quite frankly, Kevin, that I played for where they just wanted you to show up on time, get there, play the game, and leave. Those franchises end up having a lot of struggle to find some footing in the league. They also find trouble finding attraction from free agency because people understand the culture just isn't there. There are other teams that do so many other things well, Kevin. You feel so much more valued as a player throughout your course of your career. Those are the places that end up sticking with you. And I think the league is doing a great job from top to bottom, moving in that direction. Now, some are doing it better than others. That will always be the case. But the idea around finding more completeness for what it is you provide a player is a great thing for everybody.
Green, the pass to Poole.
Yo, why are you blocking me, Cool? Give me that block, man. And I'm getting blocked.
On deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And that matchup against the Hornets, even though they should get the win, I would expect it to be a bit of a battle. Just because they are favored doesn't mean it's an automatic W. And checking out some stats for D'Angelo Russell. He's coming off an excellent season. He averaged about 24 points a game last year, 7 assists and 3 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Spellman the pass to Thompson.
No, I might need to get on the court to keep him teaching the thing or two.
Here's Poole.
Crazy thing is, I didn't even Mom, but I didn't
also
even
inside,
put my balls
by Che. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Russell.
I just been using another
the wing on the left.
Oh, he stole it back.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock.
They need to keep McCullough out on the floor. I like him.
Here's Horton Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Horton Tucker's got his second.
Good defense. Good defense. Kick it out. I see you, LeBron.
Basket of the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the defense has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Pass to Pascal. Here's Poole. Pass to Russell. Thompson for the triple.
Good defense.
Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Che missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Here's Spellman. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Passes it to Poole. Here's Pascal.
See you, LeBron.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. 15 seconds left to play in the third. Now, here is Russell. 16 points for him. Clock at 4.
On the drill.
For Che.
For the badges, right?
Here's Kelly.
Yeah, they do.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the...
Nah, but see, if you play
a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Points anyway.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court.
Yeah, I know.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Klay Thompson.
breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
They've got Kyle Kuzma. Shea is out there with Thompson. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's Antetokounmpo in the pivot spot. Manning. The 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shea outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. From downtown, nice shot by Thompson.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation. It's great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
I got another block
The Lakers taking care of business.
and a rebound.
Clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here
Once
at home.
again, that was...
Oh my God, Anthony Davis, you got blocked. You let Whiteside block you. You smacked his shit. Oh, they triple teaming me. I already see it. So somebody's about to be open.
Zach Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Bazemore comes in. Mario Hezonja. Going about 3.
What are the?
Oh my God, Odie's still playing.
Yeah, I blocked somebody for sending a 2K19 group request. I seen that shit pop on my screen. I said, oh, nah. We can't be friends. You ain't got 2K20 now. You've been playing 19 all year. You had enough time to put $1 away for 60 days, man. 70 days, put $1 away. Make that 2K pot.
Here's what we're going to do.
Oh, almost got another steal.
I ain't never seen Son I had the game. I had them in my first game.
Chill, Lillard. You're not me. Can't be shooting them shits like that, player.
Keep it going. Steals during this stretch.
Facts. Oh, I got 3 steals.
All right, so we officially know that we rep up in the park and it's going right.
Yeah.
So you don't rep up in the park?
Nah.
See you later. You look at Collins, reject the rim, and this straight he's already.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
You got it.
Complete foul.
Set up. I got it.
Any possession that is a shot from that range and good players are moving there.
Gilbert, there may be more of an emphasis on team defense than ever before.
Just like that.
Oh, that's cool. Okay.
Hey, come on, get on. Oh, that's automatic. Yeah, baby.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Getting started, man. It's getting started. Don't let him shoot that. Over in the corner. Screen coming. Stop that.
It's Boogie Cousins. Dangerous. Mid-range. Could be
I got him.
Oh, here's Mason.
Hey, stop that.
Was it in? Nice one, Alex. 2-6.
He's shooting.
instincts to it's Zach Collins able to reach over and get that.
He's shooting it, man.
When you evaluate for that, the offense is up to plus one.
Hey, he balls. That's the all day, baby. All day. You got it. Come on, man.
Yo, I'm brilliant. That's good.
You said you about to do see what? If you pause your screen while you in motion, like in the park or something, you can still see it. Like if you're in the neighborhood, you can still see the ball moving in the park, or if you like in the gym. That's the only time. Yeah. Like you check your stats, and if there's a basketball around you and somebody's moving, you can still see it.
That little basketball that's bouncing on your TV? Well, you ain't even
Nah, I'm in the game. But if you're in the neighborhood, I know what you're talking about. If you go in your stats,
oh yeah. Oh,
if you're in the neighborhood,
else,
somebody playing, yeah.
Nobody was right there. What the fuck is this? Nobody was around. What the fuck is basketball? It's somebody. How the fuck did they
Yo, coach, take me out the game, man.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Trying to chill, my feet hurt.
And wiry strength. Something in the scoring, that kind of.
This nigga Dwight Howard's out here throwing people. He's wild.
Fuel their fire to make the type of strides that they have in the past couple seasons.
Freeze checked in for Caldwell Pope. Shooting him away. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And this has been an outstanding display on the board. It's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And
Larry Stock being the fourth longest tenured coach in the league. This will be year 8 for him in the Pacific Northwest. But this group is very tight. They've got great chemistry. They run a very unique offensive system.
13 assists.
What about some of the new dribbling systems? You mentioned having dual stick dribbling.
Yeah.
What can you give to some newcomers to as well as some of the hardcore players?
Yeah, well, I think what we wanted to do with the dribbling system this year is make it so that anybody could pick up the sticks and be successful early on. You can kind of get by with just the left stick. You can get simple like stops and snatchbacks.
These motherfuckers really trying to
once you get kind of used to the way your player moves, and there's 27 different dribble styles, you're going to want to try to start to move more of your moves to the right sticks. That's where all the kind of the flashier ball handling moves are. If you want to do the between legs move, it's that kind of down left angle. It's going to do it behind the back.
Over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top.
This is Hank in the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex, the official home of your Los Angeles Lakers.
Get or get stuff. Taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding.
On the floor for the visiting Dallas Mavericks. At center, Dwight Howard. At point guard, Jalen Brunson. At small forward, Otto Porter. At the other forward position, Kristaps Porzingis. At the other guard position,
Splash.
Luka Doncic. The head coach of the visiting team is Rick Carlisle. And now your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At point guard, standing 5'11", number 2, Derek Collison. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 4, Dalen Reed. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 0, Kyle Kuzma. At center, standing 6'10", number 3, Anthony Davis. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. The head coach of your home team is Luke Walton. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony, and with that may surprise some. The first quarter has that kind of value, but it does. Thanks, DA. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Look at big conference rivalry tonight, Chris. Think back to some of your legendary bouts between, say, your Sacramento team and the LA Lakers.
Oh man, my ears are ringing right now. I got the cowbells ringing in my ears just from you saying that. But
pretty exciting, wasn't it?
Yeah, oh man, it was awesome. But it's not just another game. Your pride is involved, and it's about your standings in the conference, and also it's about fan bragging rights. So for us, it was like the Battle of California. We wanted people in Sacramento to be able to walk around in LA and say, "Hey, we're the best right now."
A moment here to see the numbers for Anthony Davis. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in blocks, 6th in shooting percentage, and he also finished the season in the top 10 in rebounding. It's just a terrific year on the glass.
And as you said, just a notch below the leader in blocks last season, he gives a tremendous effort. Absolutely one of the best rim protectors in the league.
If anyone that feels like summer league doesn't matter, Shea is a shining example of why it does. It's part of how he got his shot in this league.
Jerome, that shot off, and the Lakers take it the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And going back to last year, this series was an even split.
To the inside, here's Davis, and there's the foul on the shot.
And here we go.
16 assists. Let's get it.
That's the hustle you love seeing from Kuzma. When he moves like that, he is tough to guard.
Go to the line for two. And Dallas gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line for two.
No good on the free throw. Mavericks making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in.
You said Lance Stevenson?
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Yeah, he's been
not what you expect out of him. He was a dude
with paces and a rap.
Here's Porter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
What balance from the veteran. Porter has gotten used to taking the hit and still converting.
Scotty's checked in for Anthony Davis. Seth Curry, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Well, you look at guys like Otto Porter, Greg. He just brings so much with his consistent outside jumper.
And guys, he's shot threes at a tremendous clip the last few seasons. I mean, really for his whole career. Sometimes can be a bit passive, so you just make sure he's involved and looking for his shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. Luka Doncic, 4th.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
And he's good on the second. Well, it was the Dallas Mavericks in their last game, a loss to Sacramento.
19 assists.
Right side. That one goes. Count it.
There are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Jerome passes to Porter. Here's Jerome. Lets the three fly. It's good from long range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
To the paint. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by
they put little kids in this shit?
And you can tell that Doncic loves to lick it out.
They paid a little
get to the right spot there in transition.
And here's Che. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the first. Passes it to Scott.
Played him 3 times.
The Mavericks pull it in.
Well, this is my 3rd time now.
Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The pass to Wright. Now, Doncic, solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
20.
Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Well, I love the ball movement so far, GA. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
We've got Mike Scott, and it's Birch in at center. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Shea outside. Launches it. It's rebounded by Dallas.
21 assists.
Here's Kalmuski. Another three for Dallas.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Shea outside. Off target from outside. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Mavericks.
22 assists.
They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Out to Doncic.
Had a whole 6 minutes and 11 seconds.
Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height.
Oh, they took me out. Oh, no, they didn't. That's stupid.
1:10 left in the first half. On the wing, Che. Guarded by Porter. Back to Che.
You just let the white dude shake you up.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trains the three-pointer. Got 5 points so far.
I gotta bring my rebound.
Well, you know that Beats is very familiar with using top NBA talent to promote their products. Latest diver, they've signed on Che to be the latest spokesman.
And Beats is tied so closely with the NBA as their official headphones partner. It just makes sense. You've seen guys like LeBron and Draymond and Harden all do Beats commercials, and in a short time, you'll add Shea to that impressive list.
From the arc, it's through for a second basket. He's now 2.
It's crazy because they was really coming back.
2 for 6.
Yet another thing that Shea gives you, the ability to stretch the floor.
Here's Jerome. The three. Another three for Dallas.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback. Chris, of the guys you went against and played against, who would have benefited from today's style of play the most?
Oh, man, I got a few names. Billy Owens. Billy Owens, to me, was a guy like a Kevin Durant. No, he couldn't shoot like that, but he did everything on the floor for us there in Golden State. And I think in today, an open game for him where he could get going, oh, man, that would just be incredible. I also think of a guy like Detlef Schrempf. He could post up, he could pop and pick, he could shoot the ball deep, he could shoot off the dribble, finish on the break, whatever you wanted, he could give it to you that way. And I think for both guys, that size, that sweet spot, 6'7", 6'8", but played like a little bit of a guard, those two guys come to mind.
On the court for the Mavericks, Porzingis is out there with Porter. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then it's Curry.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
From deep, Shea. The shot will not fall.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Pass to Curry. Here's Wright. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Lakers. And so Wright nails both of them. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
I didn't even think about scoring that 50 points. I just kept getting
deep, Shea. Again, Shea missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Porter passes to Jerome. Over Shea. Jerome, good. Jerome's got his third bucket of the night.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Shea outside. There's the three. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Oh, great ball movement there.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I hate that they leave us the last 30 seconds.
Shea outside. Pass to Murphy. And they need this. Jump shot is good. Murphy's got his first points of the night.
Well, that's just another aspect of Shea's impressive skill set, Kevin. I mean, that pass was on time and on target.
Now I gotta play one more.
Here's Jerome. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this.
I am too. I ain't in front. I'll wait till the morning. I'm about to upgrade anyway. At least I'll wake up in the morning and be fresh.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Anthony Davis. LeBron James is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Shea. And it's Horton Tucker in at the two-guard position. And that'll be the Lakers. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Shea with it.
I'll never confront you.
Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Dallas.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Jerome passes to Wright. Down low. Jerome, good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this win.
Shea passes to Scott. Porzingis with the block.
And with his length, Porzingis can be very disruptive on D. Not easy to get the shot off over that huge frame.
There's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Jerome. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight. Like an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Already.
At home, I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Craig Anthony, and David Olden, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you.
Jay,
Get in here. I got some fun stuff for you today. It's time. Consider it done. Great choice, by the way.
Hey, I appreciate you, man.
I'll let you.
You understand defense today. Good game last night. Good to know that you understand there's more to this game than offense. Let's work on that defense today.
I knew the whistle was coming. I hate these 3-on-3 team shits. First of all, y'all make a super team, and then you put the littlest motherfuckers on the other team and expect us to play
You want to
defense.
sharpen those
Fuck outta
passing
here.
skills. Let's get you going.
Look at that super team. And they got me on the White Howard. I'm a fucking point guard. Good defense. Good shit, team. I can't wait to get the fadeaway through. That's how I'm ending this. I'm just gonna shoot threes on y'all. Good defense. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. Good shit, Anthony Davis saved that.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Give me one more, two more.
Come on, man. Who got the ball?
But I was gonna lose that.
Hey, hit me up.
Give me some defensive drills. Oh yeah, perfect.
I see you want to sharpen those passing skills. Let's get you going.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
See you later.
Kitchen to Marcus.
Yo, you're ready.